What is going on, herd? Welcome back to the channel and thanks for tuning into another video. Today we're going to be going back into our Does It Rally series here. Yeah, this is not an Emra build, but this is the Hoonigans Baja bug, and I had to take it into Does It Rally, and that was after we just had a good recreational video. We made the recreational video because I assumed we weren't going to be making this video, and that was not the case. So for some reason I already know which one I want to go to as well, so we're going to be taking it to the Murrieta oil field today. The Hoonigans Baja bug, which in the game is the injector. It's a vehicle that can be picked up for free. I see it a lot in Blaine County anyways, that's where I should say. I think you can get it just about anywhere. If you notice back there, it has been altered as well. Track has been altered. I think all of the tracks are in their final state, so you can be expecting to see the release video for all 5 download links on Xbox One coming up in the very soon future. As I stated in the other video that we tested this thing out on, I'm a big fan of it. I don't know why, but I really am a big fan of it. It has a little bit of a spin-out factor, but it's mainly because of the momentum. I think it's like the center of gravity kind of a thing. It's kind of a lot like the Sultan with that spin-out factor, but it's a lot more controlled than the Sultan. Steering radius is a little bit weak. I guess that would be another place that it could be picked up. As soon as you figure out what it's like, you can really figure it out. Now again, the steering radius isn't too bad once you reach the lower speed. Once you're in that higher mid-range to high speed area, it's like the turning radius just sucks. Another thing I wish that I could have done, as I said in the previous episode as well, wish I could put the different wheels on the back. I wish I could take off those, just put the same ones that are on the front. That's what, oh, we have our first rollover, of course, because I'm talking. And I was focused on what the wheels look like, not how I was driving. But yeah, anyways, if I could put the same wheels that were on the front and the back, I'd be happy. And then painting them black, that would be the one other thing that would really make us look a lot more like the Hoonigans bug. But this is as close as we can get in the game, and I'm still happy with it. Obviously, it got 2 episodes on the Black Sheep channel, so we're having a good time with it. Oh! If you don't watch the Hoonigans, definitely go check out that channel. That channel is one of my top 3 channels that I watch on YouTube, or one of my top 3 favorite channels. I don't know, I'm a big fan of it. I really am, I can't lie. So let's get into this thing. Handling, controllability, speed, and cost. Those are the 3 aspects we're going to be grading this thing on today. Let's get on into it. This car really, despite the rollover I had when I really wasn't paying attention, it's not that tippy, and it's something you might not think about. Long story short, it's mainly the turning that's gonna get us, and the turning's not even that bad. If you figure out the handbrake a little bit and the left trigger for your slowing down, just really get it down, you can definitely turn just fine in this car, and you can hold your momentum. That's a real big key. If you hold your momentum in rallying, that's when you get a lot of your passes, because people slow down a little bit too abrupt for a corner, and if you don't slow down for them because you can get past them clean, that's the real key. And this car can do that. It definitely can. Now the issue is it's in the off-road class, and this doesn't affect it on the controlling or the handling by any means, but it kind of sucks because all of our cars are either like muscle, sports, I think sports classic. They're all spread out. All of our rally cars in this game are spread out. There's a little bit of rally in every GTA class, including even the super class with the Sultan RS. But that's not what this video is about. Let's get back on it. This car's handling controllability it's pretty superb. I must say that. It's mainly, like I said, the steering could be a little bit more on point. It's got a slight spin out factor. I haven't been running into it too much. See right there, most cars when I turned into that turn, I just turned in, straightened it out, and she went right back down on all 4, all good to go. It doesn't have a lot of slide in the handbrake either. I was going to try testing that out there. It likes to grip, so once you actually want to grip up, you're good to go. I'm going to give this thing a 7. I think she's good. Now let's go into speed. Now speed's where it's going to have to take a little bit shorter of a score. I think it's pretty good all in all compared to the field, but it's got everything on it right now. So, I mean, it can't take that bad of a score. I think I'm going to give it a 6.5. 6.5, 7. I think maybe even this thing does deserve a 7. We're going to take the Joker lap. That started coming across my brain right there. Haven't taken it yet. Oh, no. And that is the definition of the brakes as well. The brakes are not the best. So 7 and a 7. Well, that'll bring us into cost. Now, cost is very low as well, and I think this thing is really going to have to deserve a high score on the cost. This is why we have it in here. It's going to score an abnormal score, and if this thing is not a 10, which I'm trying to break down in my mind why it wouldn't be a 10 for cost since it's so cheap and affordable. I mean, even beating the Sultan out for cost. At least I think it is. Oh, man. If it's not, it's right in that area. Now, I got it on sale for the turbo too, so I got to keep that in mind. I can't really remember exactly what it would have cost in normal, but she was really cheap, all in all, to get it customized. And there wasn't a lot for upgrades. I couldn't do anything to the wheels and stuff like exhausters, nothing like that. No crazy fenders, no crazy extra lights or anything. So it's very, very limited in your customization. But cost on it, I'm gonna give it a 9. All right, we'll give it a little bit of a cut just since you can't do a lot to it, all in all. And those couple other things that I did state, those definitely are points to note. So a 9, a 7, and a 7, that's 23. 23 out of 30 in the Desert Rally Series has been, like, our average is 24. So this thing was right up on there, right in the average, which is why I had to do it. I had to bring it in. We already had the car. I've really been forced to have to sell my vehicles recently because I don't have a lot of money left in the game, and, you know, Rockstar sucks with the money, so... yeah, it's kind of getting that point where this thing will have to get sold either way, and this was the only other video that was really good. If you guys want to go check this thing out, pick one up. It's really affordable. It's not, you know, you're not going to be breaking the bank at all to have this in your garage. I really may not even sell it because it's probably only going to sell for a little bit of money. Maybe we'll go check that out in this episode. But some nice smooth laps. Like, literally the only time I really had a bad crash is when I was really focused on looking at the wheel. So I was driving with my peripherals. So once again, I'll tell you guys as we're heading over to the Los Santos Customs here to sell this thing, or at least see what we can get if we do sell it. If it's less than 25 grand, I'm just going to keep this thing. We'll probably just be holding on to the old injector. But the link for this crew is in the description. It's just a social club crew. It's open to everybody. This does not replace any of my crews, like the drift crew, so don't think you're going to be getting invites because you're a part of this crew for anything like that. It's literally just for you to have a logo every once in a while. And here's the thing. If you want to be a part of this crew, why did 2 people just pull in front of me like that? If you do want to be a part of this Hoonigans crew, you can definitely roll this as your active crew and still be a part of the drift crew or whatever crew you're seeking invitations out of. And you'll still get your invitations. You don't need to keep that invitation style group as your active crew. I know a lot of people like the logo and whatnot of Black Sheep TV, so there's no point in... obviously, if you like the look of the logo, then yeah, there's nothing holding you back from rocking that as your active crew. But, I mean, a lot of people know this crew, and a lot of people like this crew, and I was looking on Social Club, and Social Club doesn't actually let you spell this out. Social Club doesn't actually let you spell this crew. Social Club doesn't actually let you spell this name out because it views it as a bad word within the name. I'm not going to go any further with that, but yeah, so I had to actually chop the I out of the name with my crew. So it's just Hoongan, but there's no space. Hoongan. And that wasn't my choice. It's not, you know, it is an intentional spelling error. It's not an accidental error. So, moment of the truth on this thing before we exit out of the video. $23,000, I'll keep it. There's no reason to sell it. I have a fun little car to go mess around with, and I'm definitely going to enjoy it, especially in a public rally event in the future once those things start. So I appreciate all you guys tuning in, especially if you're still watching at this point in time. That means a lot to me that you guys watch the entire video. Like, really, it does. My videos are 10 minutes or longer because that's what YouTube is pushing at the moment. So there's no getting around that. Posting a 10-minute video doesn't just say that, all right, well, I posted a 10-minute video, now you guys are going to watch all 10 minutes. If it's not important to you guys, you're not going to watch it all. So like I said, I do really appreciate you guys that are still watching. You guys got a little stunt jump action there. All right. I appreciate all of you that are liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos if you are sharing these videos. And I say that in the end of all my videos because I appreciate the hell out of that. That ultimately helps this channel grow a lot. And we landed that intentional. That was a, what was that? 360 flip. But as always, I hope you all stay happy, stay positive, and we will definitely speak to you, man, next time. How the heck are you kidding me? This thing does not want to crash, all right? It's just going to land everything. All right.